Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for talking about Gregsbeerreviews today. Look at this monster big bottle. This is from the Bruery, and they are out of Placenta, California. This is the Nine Ladies Dancing, which is a Belgian strong ale. This thing comes in, it says here at 11.3%. Let me double check that because they are often wrong. Yep, 11.3%. These guys do some really tasty beers. They do a lot of sour beers. This is a great big 750 milliliter that was sent to me by Rico. So Rico, thanks again my brother for sending me this. And he said the dating on this, and he's got an arrow pointing down, and it's very hard to read with the condensation on it, but he says it's 9/29/16. So this was done in September, put it in the bottle in September. September the 29th of 2016. So, and this is 11.3. It's going to keep for a long time, guys. And I'm doing this on the 25th of November. So, 9, 10, 11. It's not quite 2 months old. So, it could be kind of boozy. Doing it just fresh, but we're going to find out. Final beer of the evening for me. So, let's see where this goes. It says it's a winter offering here on Rate Beer. Doesn't have the IBUs listed here or on Beer Advocate, so we'll go over to Untappd, and they don't have the IBUs listed here either, but they all have the right ABV on this one and the right picture. So maybe we're going to get lucky on this one. I've been impressed with what the Bruery does. Like I said, they do a lot of really tasty beers. They do a lot of them in these big bottles, which makes them kind of pricey. But they do a lot of sour ales too, guys, and some of them are world class. I mean, I'm trying to wrap my arms around that style of beer, and some of them are a little heavy for my palate, and some of them are pretty good. So let's see what this one brings to the table. It says here the commercial description: ale with cocoa nibs, vanilla, coffee, and lactose added. It's got that on the label. The 9th verse of our 12 Days of Christmas series dances with flavors inspired by tiramisu. I don't know what that is. It says Happy Holidays. Here's a pick-me-up for the latest verse in our 12 Days of Christmas series, inspired by flavors and ingredients found in tiramisu. I don't have a clue what that is. Including lady fingers, 9 ladies dancing, mimics the Italian dessert of whipping together flavor combinations and layers of its own. This includes notes of vanilla, chocolate, and coffee, clearly the leading ladies in this rich dessert-like beer. So, very nice, very nice. Nothing else we need to talk about, so while I'm going to try to get this monster cap off, a lot of times it's hard to get off because it's a little bit bigger than a regular version of a bottle cap. Says here the cheese are nutty Asiago Colby Parmesan, if I could talk. Glassware, a pint, backer, non-tumbler, snifter, oversized mug. Seidel Stein, I've got my favorite snifter or tulip glass, whatever you want to call this. It says here can be set up for long periods of time. Big head on this. Nice carbonation, about a finger and a half of head on that pour. It is a murky brown, molasses colored beer. See a little bit of light through the thin part of the glass down here, but nothing up here. Very creamy, khaki colored head. Let's get a nose on it. Oh, big sweetness on this. Give it some vanilla and the cocoa nibs. It almost has a barley wine-esque smell to it. A lot of sweetness on it. Now, I'm not detecting the lactose on the nose, but that usually lends to being a lot sweeter because the yeast can't eat the lactose. It's an unfermentable sugar, so that lends a nice sweetness to the back end. A lot of times these guys that brew these beers and add lactose to it, keeps that sweetness on the beer, whereas if they didn't, the yeast would eat it up and it would be kind of dry on the back end. It would be a very dry beer. So they like to put the lactose in there, and I have brewed with lactose before, and it keeps that sweetness in there because the yeast don't eat up the sugar. So we're down to about less than about a half finger ahead, so it did subside just a hair. Wonderful aroma. Great beer for the final beer of the evening. Been 11.3%. So all I got to do is stumble back to the bedroom and fall down. Definitely enough to share, and that's what I intend to do. Let's get a bit of that taste that we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico. Thank you, sir. Slight hint of some booziness. This will be a great candidate to sell it for a little while. Maybe till after Christmas, maybe the first of the year, or even longer. 2, 3, 5 years, or even longer down the road. I don't think of anything, I can't think of anything that would, it says here, vanilla, chocolate, and coffee. It's not brewed with any coffee, so they're getting the coffee from somewhere else. The malt. But I am getting a slight alcohol on the nose. Not getting much in the taste, but I'm getting it on the nose. It does have a little bit on the taste too. I'll take that back. But this is a big beer. This is a great big beer. It's a big boy's beer. This is a beer you want to drink at home. You do not want to drink this out in a pub or a bar or anything like that. Unless you have somebody driving your drunk ass home. Don't try to drink this out in the bar, guys, and drive yourself home. Oh, I can handle it. I'm a big boy. Yeah, next thing you know, you got a flashlight in the damn window and you're going downtown. So, and don't hurt anybody. I mean, that's the biggest thing about it. I mean, if you want to go out and drink this and run your damn dumb ass into a tree and hurt yourself and kill yourself, that's fine. But if you start hurting innocent children and people, that's a different story. So drink this one home. That's what I do. That's why I'm here. I ain't got to drive nowhere. I ain't got to do nothing. I can drink it and be as drunk as I want to be right in here in my own house. So that's the key to this. So you're drinking these big 11 plus beers. You got to be responsible. So enough about that. It's right out of the fridge. We're going to pour her a glass and we're going to sip on it for a little while and enjoy the shit out of this beer. Because I know this wasn't a cheap beer to buy. So Rico, thanks again, my brother. So let's go out there and fire up a Maduro wrapped cigar and sip on this one for just a little while. So, feel like a hot tip, don't it? Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for about 30 minutes or so. Very tasty beer. Now that it's warmed up to room temperature, the alcohol has subsided just a little bit, and as it usually does. Very tasty beer. A great winter beer. And here at the end of November, almost into December, Santa Claus will be coming before too long, before you know it. And a great wintertime beer. A nice beer to sip on by the fire. Or by your gas log, so wherever the case may be. A nice sipper beer to me. Very well done. The alcohol is very well hidden. Nice caramelly, toffee, molasses notes in it. Nice sweetness to it. Very well done beer, guys. It really is. These guys at the brewery do some really tasty stuff. If you see this, the 9 ladies dancing, you were to pick it up. This is a great one to share with some friends or family. Big bottle, so there's enough to share. Give everybody a taste of it. Let it come up to room temperature. the alcohol subsides quite a bit now that it's up to room temperature. It was kind of boozy when I first poured it, but now not getting that super heavy alcohol notes on it now. So very tasty beer, guys. So let's see the final chug on this one. All you guys that follow me know that I've got out of the cabinet business because of the knee surgeries and stuff, and opened up my own little gun store here, and about a block down the street from where the cabinet shop was at. We need to get some customers in there. Yeah, that's what we need. So all you guys that are local to here in Roanoke, Salem area here in Virginia, come by and see me. Let's get you fixed up. If you need something, if I ain't got it, I can get it in a couple of days, and if I do got it, we'll make you a good deal on it. Probably going to beat everybody else's prices on some of this stuff, especially if you're looking for some tactical gear, rifles, ARs, AKs, pistols, some concealed carry weapons, and all that kind of stuff. So ammo, reloading supplies, got all that stuff going on. So we just need to get the word out and let everybody know that that I'm here and doing that kind of business now. So come by and see me if you're you're local to the area. This is a great beer, guys. It really, really is. One more note, I've only got one opener left, one green opener left, getting ready to place an order for the next batch. December is just by the time you see this, December will be upon us, and hopefully by then I'll have placed an order and got the next batch in here and done a video on it. Great Christmas gifts. If you need an opener or a t-shirt or both, we can get them out to you. So let me know if you need something like that. Just shoot me an email at gtpuckett@comcast.net and we'll get you fixed up. This is a very, very tasty beer, guys. To me, it's an outstanding beer. I would give this a 9 out of 10. Numeric rating on this is probably a 98. And I'm basically on my own on this one because both Beer Advocate and Rate Beer doesn't have any scores, and I don't understand that. The brewery's not a new brewery. This is something that's brand new, and I don't think this is. It's been out for a little while, so I don't understand why they don't have ratings on this beer. It's a very tasty beer, and if you do pick this up and you don't want to have it right now, this beer's going to keep for a long, long, long time. I didn't get a lot of coffee notes on this beer, guys. I really, really didn't, but it is a great beer. Like I said, no ratings from Beer Advocate or Rate Beer. I'll give you my grade on this. So let's step over for our final check-in to Untappd. And Untappd has a 3.71, which is not quite to their B+ category. It's more in their B category. I think it's a little better than that. I think it's a very well-made beer. Heavy booziness when it's right out of the fridge, but as it warmed up, all that subsided. Very tasty beer. A nice sweet beer, very barley-esque wine. Sweetness to it. So, very enjoyable beer. I did enjoy it. So, if you had this one from the brewery out of Placentia, California, let me know what you think about it. About time to have some dinner and stagger into the bedroom and fall down. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. So, let me know if you've had this one from the brewery, the 9 Ladies Dancing. Very tasty beer. If you have deep pockets, pick you up 2 of them. Have one now, and then have one 3, 5, 10 years down the road. Maybe do a vertical, because I don't know how often they're going to do this. If it's a one-time, retired, and not going to do it again, or if they're going to do it again, or whatever. I'm not sure. So, very tasty beer. A great final beer of the evening for me. Like I said, they had 3.71, which is not quite to their B+ category. So, very nice. I enjoyed this. So Rico, thanks again, my brother, for sending it to me. If you've had this one, let me know what you think, guys, and come on back tomorrow. Let's take something tasty out of the fridge. See you then.